Hello there, my name is Lori Ashworth, and I just wanted to share a little bit about my doTERRA journey and to share a little bit with you about some of the thoughts and the takeaways for me personally with going to convention for my first time. So, I am a mom and a wife. I have four kiddos, and my oldest is 15. I have one that'll be 14 in a couple weeks. And then I have an 11-year-old and an almost 9-year-old. And so first of all, I just want to speak to the convention. It was amazing. And my biggest takeaway really was that being there with over 30,000 people, I'm thinking it was 35,000 people that were there. So many different people, all different ages. You cannot help but think that we have just something amazing to offer to everybody. So the first thing that I think of is don't have this preconceived feeling that it has to be a certain person, a certain I don't know, it could be anyone. Anyone can benefit from what we have to offer. So the excitement that I saw in a couple of elderly ladies on my way home was amazing. And that they spent their money to be at that convention. These ladies were old. They were, I don't know what's old to you, so I'm not going to say their age, I don't think, but they were up there. And to see them there and to just see all the people there, it was really eye-opening to me. And so everyone can benefit from what we have to offer. That was the one huge takeaway. The other was, and I'm sure many people might have already mentioned this, but is that everyone has the same opportunity to walk the carpet. There is not one certain style of person that it takes to walk on that carpet. So for me, to you, I just want to say, do not have any self-doubt set in that tells you that you are not worthy or good enough to walk that stage, because each and every one of us has a special something to offer. We might not do things all the same way. We might not do and run our business the way the person that sponsored us or the person that signed us on, enrolled us, does it. But everyone has their own niche and how they can grow this business. The other thing that I wanted to just kind of touch on is, in this life, we have seasons. And when you write out your why, hold on to that. Keep it where you can see it. Because that why will never, ever go away. Your why will never, ever go away. So whether or not you have a slow season or you decide in your heart today that, oh my gosh, I can't do this today, keep your why close to you. Read it over and over, because when we have something that's put in our heart, the most difficult thing is to put that aside and act like we weren't meant to do that. And I want to tell you from personal experience, if you have the desire to share and build something or grow something or be something, that's in your heart for a reason. And it's planted in there. And until you do something with that, you will never, ever, ever be fully living. You won't be fully living. And so if your heart wants you to share, and your seasons get mixed up, and it becomes a busy time in your life, just don't give up. Just enjoy the season. Do what you can. but never give up on your why, because you can let 2 or 5 or 6 years go, and your why will still be your why. So, my sincere advice to you is do what you can every day. Whether that isn't what you thought that day would look like, still do what you can that day. Don't put your why, if you've written it down or if you have it on a bulletin board or a white erase board, don't set it aside. Keep it there so that it's something you see every day. Because even if we can't do this week what we thought we were going to do, we can scoot all those to-do lists to next week, and we can still catch up. We can still call those people. We can still have that class. We can still do it. We don't have to give up. So that's one thing that I just wanted to share with you. So my journey started, I was in a company, in a business before this, and so I went on a health and wellness journey. I learned a lot about what we put on our skin. I learned a lot about what we eat and all the harmful things that are out there. So I also learned a lot about the multi-level marketing business model. And so when I left that company, it was for several different reasons, but when I left, my son had just been diagnosed with autism. And so I was on a different journey, but like I said, I left. And because I thought that season was a sign that I wasn't supposed to be doing what I was doing. And although I am super grateful that I did walk away, because it opened up this opportunity for me and doTERRA, and to be working alongside Jessica, who is my upline, and all of you amazing women. So everything happens for a reason, but that is why I share this passion to help other people is still in me. It's something that even though I close those doors, it's still in me to share and help and want to be, want to do something more for myself. And so I walked away. My son had autism, but sometimes when you're in a company, this is how I felt the first time, if they don't have it, you don't use it. So you're so intertwined in your company, and you want to buy and use everything that they have to offer. So they didn't have anything to offer for my son. Nothing that I needed to get inside his body was working. And so I stepped away, and I started becoming more open to different options for him. And one of the amazing things, Jessica was away at a leadership training, and she just sent me a text, and I had just got a kit. But when you first get them, you're like, when do I use these? How do I use these? You just don't think about it. And she said, start putting frankincense on Mitchell's neck, and I'll talk to you about it when I get home. And so I did. I started putting frankincense on the back of his neck. And at that time, even now, his diet is very limited. And his ability to take supplements and to take certain things is very limited. He is almost 9, but he's never swallowed a pill. He won't eat healthy foods, so preferred foods are not ideal for him. And, supplements. He is super picky on his supplements, so they have to look a certain way or feel a certain way. I don't even get that part yet. But the great thing about the oils has been that I can just put them on his feet or on the back of his neck, and he doesn't even know. And they're working, amazingly for him. So I started doTERRA. Well, really, I started texting Jessica for, what, so-and-so has this. Friends were, like sick or whatever. And so I wanted to refer oils to them because I started seeing the benefits. And she's like, you probably should have a class. And so I had a class, and I had like 15 people there. And so I was like, oh, people really want to know about this. People want to know about how to support their families in a more holistic way. So that started my journey. And now this is all that we use. Really, my son hasn't been to the doctor since he was 3. And so I really, truly believe that if you're patient, these oils can do amazing support for our bodies. My kids are all in, my husband's all in. And so that is kind of how I started my journey. And I think, I have been on a journey with my son's wellness for the last, he was 3.5 when he was diagnosed, and he's almost 9. So I love having this opportunity to share the benefits that I have seen and the support that the oils and everything has given to our family. So, there's so much I can share. Obviously, I'm already on 11 minutes. That's way too long. But I just want to say, and the other beautiful thing is we just moved from Minnesota to Colorado, and to be able to, start to continue your business you have, to be able to still stay in contact with everyone in Minnesota, and then to start branching out into Colorado. There is no other company like this. I mean, there's more companies like this, but this opportunity is amazing because you can take it wherever you go, whatever season you're in. If it's a season where you have plenty of time, then you can plug in and do more. And, I do more classes, do more one-on-ones. But when you can't, it's okay. It's okay. To really be there and support your people that have decided to jump into this business or to just start using the oils is fun. It's so rewarding. Once you step out and get intentional about doing classes and meeting with people, it's really fun. It's like this adrenaline little rush that goes through your body because you're helping someone. So I really just encourage everyone to try to be intentional about meeting up with people, sharing the oils. And when you ask someone, be specific. Say, I really just want to meet you, to talk to you about these oils that have supported my family, or whatever your story is. And so really, I just wanted to get on to really encourage you guys that we have this huge, huge gift with doTERRA. And if you have a chance to get to convention next year, I think that really raises your awareness of how the integrity of this company and the passion that the owners have for what they offer to us and to our family and to our friends is unbelievable. So start saving your money so you can make it to convention. And let's see all of the new up-leveling happening, because these girls that have invested in us to put this out there for us for 90 days are amazing. And so thanks for the opportunity to help us grow and to remind us that we are worthy of this. And that I read in Joanna Gaines' magazine, she has a little article in there, and she said that, and the headline is "Made for This." And she said she believes that in every season that we're put in front of, whether it's good or bad, we are made for this. So we were made to find a way to equip ourselves and to get through whatever seasons that we might be faced with. So I believe we are made for this. We are made to be more and to do more. And doTERRA has a beautiful, beautiful gift that we have to offer. So have a great day, and thank you for listening.